Hey everyone, it's Erin here, and this week is going to be a little different because my husband is setting up my weekly spread. So it is the week of our first anniversary. We're super pumped about it, mostly because we get to eat cake. So I thought it would be fun for him to decide my entire weekly setup, and I'm just going to ask him a few questions. He doesn't really know bullet journaling terms, so I have my bullet journal. He knows a little. Very little.
Art journal, bullet journal. I know that one.
He knows that. So I have my bullet journal here so I can show him when I'm trying to ask him some questions. So the first question, my dear husband.
Hit me.
So my theme this month is a book lovers theme. So pick a like super old school book, like a book that we would have had to read in like elementary school, middle school, high school, like Moby Dick, like
never had to read that
like
one.
A classic.
We're going classic.
To Kill a Mockingbird.
But alright, classic elementary school is vastly different than classic high school.
Fair point.
So
high school.
All right, high school.
A classic novel that we would have had to read in high school. We were both 90s kids, FYI.
I mean, if I was in high school in the 2000s. Besides the point, makes no difference because it's, what's that one? John Steinbeck, Of Mice and Men. There's that one.
Okay, so pick any random one. So basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a book open, and it's like I'm going to portray that book in my bullet journal. So go ahead and pick a...
I'd go with Of Mice and Men.
Of Mice and Men. Okay.
What'd you do, Lenny? I'm just saying.
Okay, cool.
Lenny is very prominent in this book.
Okay.
Do you know what Lenny did in this book?
No.
Oh, God.
I'm gonna, this was not on my required reading, so I'm going to have to...
Some of us were in advanced English classes.
Oh, look at how fancy we are.
Yeah.
Okay. Now what I want to... Now, what I want to ask you is how my weekly is going to be set up. So, first of all, should I do a Dutch door or not? Over your head. Okay. So a Dutch door...
You knew that prior to even asking that question.
That is why I have my bullet journal, because I knew I was asking that question. So a Dutch door is when you have like little mini things. You can either have one, you can have two, they can be different shapes. Of it? Because then you get more information on the page, because you can still see this side of the week and this side of the week, and then you can have more.
Yeah, go for it. Dutch it up. Dutch it up.
Cool. Should I have a vertical spread, or horizontal spread, or a mix of the two? So this is horizontal. This is a vertical. Or you can have a mix of the two.
It's a horizontal.
Horizontal.
Yeah.
Okay. So we have Of Mice and Men, Dutch door, horizontal.
Yes.
What other information should I put on my spread? So this
The
one.
dates.
Thanks.
Just letting you know.
Thank you.
Okay.
That's great. Should I also put tasks?
Not necessarily.
Okay.
Days of the week, dates. Seems pretty
cool.
important.
That sounds like a very efficient bullet journal system.
Yeah.
Should I set it up all in advance, or should I do one day at a time? I can show you an example if you would like.
How can you show me something one day at a time if you've completed all the
Because I can
priorities?
show you how I did it. So I set this whole page up in advance, and then I just set up Monday, and then started doing a rolling weekly, which basically means that whenever I completed Monday, then I would start on Tuesday and then do all of that stuff. But instead of having a set number of spaces for each.
Yeah, I like that idea.
You like the rolling weekly?
Yeah, it sounds like fun.
Okay.
That way it allows for adaptability throughout the week, because you don't necessarily know what Friday is going to be on Monday.
Okay. What other information should I include in here? For example, there's meal tracking.
No, we winged that one, so that'd be pointless.
There's fitness tracking.
That one should be pretty easy.
Habit trackers.
You should definitely put the fitness one in there so you see how much you're not actually doing. That was some shade.
Should I add task lists like this or not? So I have one for daily business tasks, I have daily work tasks, and I have daily personal tasks where I don't have to constantly rewrite things.
Yeah, if it works for you, might as well go for it.
Okay, should I have a priorities section, yes or no?
As long as there are things for me, then sure.
Do all the priorities have to be for you?
Yeah.
So what type of priorities are we talking about?
I don't know, nothing really. Well, make sure I got like potential dinner ready, because I'll sleep all day this week. So.
He's on night shift this week.
Yeah, I am.
I am doing a Dutch door with a horizontal rolling weekly.
Sounds about right.
I have a priority list, but all the priorities have to be related to you. Cat.
God.
All the priorities have to be related to you.
No, that's not true. Whatever priorities you have, as long as you get stuff done, that's all that matters.
And I can have these daily tasks related.
I guess if it makes your life a little easier, I'd say go for it.
Okay, cool.
If you don't perfectly capture what Lenny does in this novel, it'll be a disappointment to everybody.
Poor Lenny. I have a feeling there's going to be disappointment. I'm just waiting for him to hit it. Okay, so now I have my weekly, and now I'm going to go ahead and set it up. Thank you. And a big happy anniversary to my husband. I think he's going to like his gift.
My gift is better.
Probably. He's so hard to shop for.
Definitely. I mean, very easy to shop for. He's just
not.
Doesn't know how to shop for anybody.
He's not. Okay. So thank you so much to my husband. If you can, like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell. I hope you guys like this video, and I will see you next time. Bye, everyone.
Peace.
Okay, so big spoiler alerts if you have not read this book or watched the movie that they created based on the book in 1992. But, yeah. So I know that my husband did this on purpose to mess with me, because that is our relationship. We mess with each other a lot, out of a loving relationship, of course. So there's a lot of animal deaths in this book. Again, spoiler alerts if you have not read this. But basically, the two main characters, one is kind of the one that protects the other. One of them is mentally handicapped, and he is like a very strong man. So whenever he touches an animal, even though he loves animals, he ends up killing it, which like horrified me when I read this. I literally was on the couch with Tyler after I was reading the Cliff Notes, and I was like, Tyler, what did you do? I was very upset. But I decided I'm gonna do this, and I know in here he was like, I hope you accurately portray this book, but I didn't. I didn't want to think about bunnies and dogs dying. I'm sorry, that's just not who I am. So instead, I decided to do a scene from the book where they are camping. Like I said, I just read the Cliff Notes version. I don't know that much about this book. I'm sure others in the comments can give you more information, but essentially I don't know if like they're technically on the run or anything like that, but they're moving around, these two men, and at this campsite, he ends up killing this poor dog, which like really breaks my heart. Anyways, I decided just to kind of do this scene with a bunny, since the man Lenny really loves bunnies. But I was not about to draw any dead animals in my bullet journal. Sorry, Tyler, that is not happening. I love you so, so much, but that is not happening. So I create this double Dutch door. On the inside, it has this scene and my priorities. I'm just going to list out the priorities. I'm not going to list it by day this time. But I thought it would be nice just to have like a big list of things that like are really important to get done or have some sort of movement on them. I just thought that that section might be good. And then I can break it down within the days. And then on the right side of this double Dutch door, I have a personal, a business, and a work section. If you've seen my weeklies the last 2 weeks, I have been adding these sections in so that I don't have to write the tasks over and over again. Basically, these are things that happen in each of these categories that happen on a daily basis. The things that I've already done so far, I've already added an events panel on the left side. I made it the same width, which is 8 boxes, so that I can see it no matter what section I'm on. I can always see my events. And then on the right side, I'm also going to add in some elements that is exactly 8, so that I can see it on both sides. While my daily sections are going to be on the main pages. So right to the right of that events column, like you saw, I have my Monday header, which is the little bookshelf, and then I'm going to write my tasks under that. Some tasks that are on that daily section may also get put in my Monday, like my daily task section, like my Monday section. But those are only going to be for things that like I really need to make sure that that happens that day, and I just need like a double reminder on not only this daily task page but also on my day of the week. So in this weekly, I'm not filling any of this stuff out. I will be doing that daily on YouTube. So at 9 a.m. every single day this week, I will be going live on YouTube and filling out everything going on in my day. It's about like 20 to 30 minutes where I just sit down with you guys. You guys ask some questions in the comments. I answer them. You can see my whole daily planning routine and what's going on that day. So I'm going to be doing that every day, Monday through Friday this week. So if you're interested, go ahead and join 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time every day this week. So as you can see, I did add a little fitness section. I thought that would be nice to add in just so that I can get like, I don't know, maybe a closer look at my analytics. I already have a space for my Peloton, but sometimes I'm not doing Peloton workouts, or I just want to take a deeper dive into the analytics of that workout. And maybe it might be nice to have that in 2 places as well, because then it will force me to do it. On this right side, like I said, this is going to be that same 8 box layout, and I just put items to design. So basically what I'm doing here is there's a bunch of stickers and stencils and things like that I kind of want to get a head start of for the next release in June. I also might have a mini release at the end of this month. I'm not quite sure yet, but my big release is always the first Friday of the month. So whatever day that ends up being in June, the 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, maybe 5th, June 5th maybe. I also added a little quote from the book it says, maybe everybody in the whole damn world is scared of each other. And I just thought that that was really, really fitting for the current climate because everyone's a little bit scared of going out and everyone's social distancing. So I don't know, I just thought that it worked out really well for this time period. I kind of wish I hadn't done these lines on this like first page of the book. Basically what I'm doing in the Double Dutch Door is like this page is the cover of the book. So I kind of wish I hadn't done those lines, but I don't know. I was already doing it, so I was just like, okay, I'm going to go for it. But I don't know. I miss doing these little highlight lines, so I decided to repeat that throughout the week. Anyways, thank you guys for joining me so much. And if you want to join me on YouTube, I'm going to be live at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Monday through Friday this week, and I look forward to seeing you there.